Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing a tarot reading for the disappearance of Kristin Smart. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Kristin Denise Smart was born February the 20th, 1977 and legally presumed dead May the 25th, 2002. Is an American woman who is presumed to have been abducted and killed at the end of her freshman year of college, May the 25th, 1996, on the campus of California Polytechnic State University. 3 fellow students escorted Smart back to her hall of residence after an off-campus party. Her death is an actively investigated missing person case. On the night she disappeared, which fell on Memorial Day weekend, Smart attended a birthday party for a fellow student at approximately 2 a.m. on May the 25th, 1996. She was found passed out on a neighbor's lawn by 2 fellow students, Cheryl Anderson and Tim Davis, who both had just left the party. They helped Smart to her feet and decided to walk her back to her nearby dormitory. Another student from the party, Paul Flores, joined their group and offered to help the 2 return Smart to her dorm room safely. Davis departed the group first since he lived off campus and had driven to the party. Anderson was the second to depart the group after she told Flores that he could walk Smart back to her dorm since he lived closer. Flores stated to police that he walked Smart as far as his dormitory, Santa Lucia Hall, and then allowed her to walk back to her Moore Hall dorm by herself. This was the last known sighting of her. She did not have any money or credit cards at the time she went missing. Smart's disappearance remains an unsolved case, although compelling evidence was discovered that points to Paul Flores knowing what happened to her. Although her body was never discovered, Smart's bloody earring was found by a tenant at the former residence of Paul Flores' mother. This earring has since been lost by the police. Between 1996 and 2007, various searches for her remains and other evidence were conducted, some using police dogs trained to detect the scent of human remains, including searches of properties owned by the Flores family. No useful leads were found for nearly 2 decades. Alright, let's just start with the reading. Okay, so from the first deck we have Wheel of Fortune, Father of Swords, the Devil, 6 of Wands, the Judgment, the Lovers, 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so as we can see we have Father of Swords energy here, and I feel that this is the suspect's energy. And we can see that surrounding this energy there's Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. So I feel that this Devil card represents how this person has bad intention or someone who couldn't resist the temptation. And the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel that this is telling us about what happened. I feel that there's struggle. Okay, so what he did, probably trying to sexually assault her, and then I think there were struggles between them and he strangled her. It could be with something, or it's just with his hand, or like suffocating her with a pillow. And I feel that she passed before the sun was up. And next to this Devil card, there's the Lover card. So I feel that this is about he was attracted to her and was tempted to sexually assault her. And because of her condition, he knew that she was not in her best condition, and that was the right time for him to do so. And this Four of Wands, I feel that this represents the party that they all went to, and the Eight of Wands here represents that the party turned into a crime of opportunity real fast. And I feel that he has been like watching her move, or probably had his eyes on her during the party, and he followed her after the party. And I think the Six of Pentacles represents that he didn't expect someone else was gonna be around to bring her back to her dorm room, because his plan was to, ask her if she was okay and offer her help to get her to her dorm. This Six of Wands here, I feel that this is his feeling during the party. He felt that, as I said, that he was watching her, and I feel that by seeing her came to the party by herself, it was like the starting point where he felt that there was a good chance that he could find his way to her. And with the Judgment cards here, I feel that he was trying to mingle with her, like blend in together. I feel that he tried to find his way to connect with her during the party, and he just kept on finding a chance to get to her. So I would like to draw more cards to get more insight about this case. Okay, so from the second deck, we have Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Chalices, Illumination, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. So from the second deck, we have another person's energy, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel that this represents someone else's energy who helped him cover up what he has done. And we can see that we have Ten of Chalices and Ten of Pentacles here. Both of these are family cards. So I strongly feel that the suspect's family knew exactly what happened, or even helped him cover up his crime. And I feel that they didn't just help him get away with it just by keep quiet, but also use their resources like money to make sure that the crime stayed hidden. This Ace of Wands and Four of Pentacles suggest that her body was buried, because the Four of Pentacles represents that he kept something hidden, and Pentacles symbolize ground. So I feel that they buried her. This Ace of Wands reminds me of a gravestone. So I feel that this tells us that her body was buried somewhere. And there's Three of Pentacles and Three of Wands here. I feel that this Three of Pentacles shows us that first he had help burying her body. And this Three of Wands here, you can see that it's like someone was putting something to the ground, and it just reminds me of this Ace of Wands, which I said that this looks like a gravestone, and this here there's another wand, and then this person was like putting something to the ground. So this for me feels like he buried her and he had help from at least someone else. The Seven of Wands here, I feel that this represents Kristin's energy about how she felt during that night. I feel that she tried to defend herself and find her way out of the situation, but because of the limitation, you can see that in this card the person's trying to jump from one wand to another, but the wands seem so little. So I feel that this represents her chance of getting away, that she had a very limited way to get herself out of the situation. But she did put on a fight, she did try to defend herself. And then this illumination card, I feel that this represents that some of the informations were altered or was misinformed or was manipulated. I'm not really sure what does this means. Like, is it about the information that the public know or the information that the police know? So if it's the public, then we could be not getting all of the information that the police gathered. But if it's the police, then I think that they didn't get all of the information that they're supposed to get. Either way, this means that someone or some people tried to manipulate the information in order for the truth to stay hidden. Now the shadow cards here, from the first deck we have the Chariot, which I think represents that her body was transported to somewhere else. So we could say that she died in the dorm room and the body was transported to somewhere else to be buried. And the second deck we have the Tower as our shadow card, and this clearly shows that something happened that night. The thing is that I feel he didn't intentionally want to kill her. I feel that he just tried to find his way to her. It's like because they were struggling and she put up a fight, he tried to make her stop and accidentally killed her. And I think that he freaked out and then decided to find a way to hide his crime. Okay, from the oracle card we have teaching and learning, clairsentience, and spiritual understanding. So this teaching and learning here, I feel that this is about whatever happened to Kristin was happening in the campus, because teaching and learning here relates to the institution. So I feel that the crime scene was the campus itself. And the clairsentience here, I feel that this represents that the suspect did the assault not just to Kristin, probably to someone else as well, because you see that here it says notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings, which means that he probably ever assaulted another girl, but it didn't went bad as what happened to Kristin. And this spiritual understanding here, I feel that this tells us that the evidence is there, the suspect is obvious, but we have to be able to understand that sometimes it's just that a matter of finding the physical evidence that will be able to get the suspect to pay his crime. Okay, so yeah, I think that is all the reading for the disappearance of Kristin Smart. And once again, this is for entertainment purpose only. I don't mean to offend anybody here. I really hope that one day they will caught the person who is responsible for this crime and the justice will be served. I would like to hear your opinion about this case, so please share it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Unsolved Cases reading.